Guys, an XRP ETF is subsequently in line after Bitcoin and Ethereum. Monica Long tells us that and so much more on this video. Guys, we are also going to talk approximately the derivatives market and what kind of cash Ripple can surely serve. It is insane, man. I can see XRP going into the loads. If no longer lots of greenbacks, sooner or later, if we will capture numerous this price, stick with me through this whole factor. Let's get into it and remember to hit like in case you find price in this video. Let's move. Exchanges. Ripple President Monica Long is joining us now to speak about an interesting pass with the aid of Ripple of direction. Can you explain the relationship between the brand new solid coin and XRP and how you assume it to conform? Great question. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for having me. So the Ripple Strong coin is a one-to-one greenback peg token. And so it's miles truly about facilitating such things as payments. The majority of what we've focused on at Ripple is enabling cross-border payments that are faster, usually on 24/7, decreased price than extra traditional manner. And so stablecoins like Ripple USD without a doubt facilitate that for our customer. I suggest XRP, you recognize it continues to be a native token on the general public blockchain, the XRP ledger. And in order that token is likewise very useful for fast payment transactions on that blockchain. Does this create absolutely quickly? Men recognize this, right? The RLUSD stablecoin does not update XRP proper. It absolutely adds fee and liquidity to the atmosphere. This is simply clearly excellent for us because the extra money this is constructed up into that stablecoin, right? Let's say you realize when they're at next 3 to 5 years, there's 234 trillion bucks well worth of RLUSD. And that cost lives at the XRP ledger. XRP goes to be at a far higher charge, right? We need extra cost in RLUSD, and I suppose they actually complement each other on this new generation of DeFi and TradeFi blending together, right? We're combining the vintage gadget with the brand new gadget. It needs to be interoperable, and to do that, stablecoins are going to play a simply big function and a component in that. That with this new stablecoin, oldsters will be less interested in XRP, but we see them as actually complementary to one another, so bucks may be a completely effective method for payments. And we visible that call for from inside our client base. Over time, we facilitated north of $70 billion in Go border transactions through our fee solutions, and we've already been the use of stablecoins as a part of that equation. XRP is really, it's the native asset to the blockchain. So it's used for such things as transaction expenses at the blockchain, but then also can be a bridge asset to, you recognize, trading unique tokens at the XRP ledger. So we honestly see the two gambling complementary roles. Speaking of bridge property, I'm questioning what this indicates for on ramp, off-ramp transactions when it comes to new solid cash for move border payment customers. What is the new stablecoin truly solved? Is there a real purpose on the cease of the day you felt the need to move on this path?
Yeah.
So the stablecoin marketplace today is more than $150 billion for its dollar stablecoins and is projected to grow to $3 plus trillion over the following few years. So that is a market, this is exploding. And you just cited a key use case for on-ramping and off-ramping into, you understand, the blockchain universe from the fiat international or the traditional international. And so we think that the market is continuing to grow and amplify. And so getting access to compliant, reliable, strong coins, it's the maximum essential factor in a solid coin, is that it must be strong and you have with a purpose to believe the company to preserve it one-to-one sponsored. The Ripple US Greenback is regulated through New York Department of Financial Services. Their law is absolutely visible as sort of the gold standard globally in phrases of, how rigorous they're with their framework. And so that is, I suppose, a motive that specifically regulated financial establishments will select to apply Ripple US dollars for on-ramping and off-ramping into the blockchain global. First of all, I'm no longer typing. It's the person that's doing the interview that is typing. I am aware of it's kind of traumatic. I do make an apology, however, there's something I can do approximately it. But she said something very important there. And I do not know, in case you stuck it, however, I want to go again to it right here. So she says that the RLUSD stablecoin is the highest rated or the very best stage proper of compliance with the New York Department of Financial Services proper. It would not get better than that. The gold popular, right? So in case you are a bank, and also you need to begin the usage of a stable coin for your fee infrastructure because you want to send an immediate fee someplace. What are you going to select? Are you going to select Tether? That is banned in Europe and it cannot be utilized in America, or are you going to select the best regulated solid coin within the international? I'll permit making a decision what the answer to that question is. Also, guys, if you're getting price out of this video, please hit like. It facilitates me grow. We're doing an exceptional job. We will possibly hit 100K this year. However, I can handy us do it together with your assist. You're on your likes, please. Thank you. And if you're now not subscribed, what is up with you, man? Subscribe. I surely appreciate you. I love you. Monica, as I turned into preparing for this and reading about this assertion, one factor that struck me turned into the truth that a number of the biggest exchanges available are lacking from this declaration. So proper now, that is available on Bitso, MoonPay, CoinMe, additional listings approaching bullish Mercado, Bitcoin and others. what approximately a massive platform like Coinbase and others, for example, when does that occur? We are persevering with to make bigger distribution and availability of Ripple greenbacks on other exchanges. So I think you can expect to appear greater availability, extra bulletins coming quickly. How soon? See her smile there. Like here, look, take a look at this. Look at her smile. Just, it is all about, like I'm looking to study. I'm seeking to read what she's questioning proper. And I understand what she's wondering right here is, God, I would love to inform you what's coming as it's large, however, I can't let you know appearance. Expand distribution and availability of Ripple greenbacks on other exchanges. So I assume you could assume to appear greater availability, more announcements coming quickly. How soon? Eminently. What approximately in terms of adoption? How massive do you expect this to get in the subsequent year realistically? I imply, do you have got a baseline kind of projection on how huge it could get based totally at the adoption you're speaking about with clients? Do you suspect large establishments are the usage of this? Or who's using it? So, I mean, if we study the crypto landscape general, I mean, it has genuinely been, the market's been growing inside the beyond couple of quarters. And we think that this year is going to be a large year for crypto general. And so demand for stable cash, we suppose, will grow in conjunction with that. As you cited, I mean, it's surely the manner to on-ramp and rancid ramp. It's extensively utilized as a key asset in trading. So we think that the marketplace is going to grow exceptionally over the route of the following year. Call for from within our purchaser base. You understand our commercial enterprise has our enterprise doubled inside bills, ultimate year. And so we see a simply sturdy growth trajectory for our charge answer. And with that, Ripple as greenback could have a top rate position. Monica, what about other asset kinds? You've seen loads of interest on the subject of ETFs tied to cryptocurrency. A lot of questions around whether you can see an ETF tied to identify XRP. What type of discussions are you having? With humans, approximately this. Do you think we'll see one soon? I think we can see one very soon. You're going to see more than one. I suppose that we will see greater numerous crypto spot ETFs this year coming out of the US. And I suppose XRP is in all likelihood to be subsequent in line after Bitcoin and ETH. There's already been a number of one-of-a-kind organizations like Canary and others who have filed. And so we suppose mainly with the administration trade and the approvals of these filings will boost up. Hey, Monica, earlier than we let you cross, a very simple one in terms of Ripple USD versus XRP. Lay out for us who each of these are for. So genuinely both are brazenly to be had to users. So with Ripple USD, we see growing institutional call for inside the international within our purchaser base for Ripple bills. I mentioned that, and we work with usually regulated payment provider vendors and different economic institutions. We additionally work with a number of banks. We are a custody issuer via Ripple Custody, and a number of the most important banks inside the world are honestly inquisitive about imparting tokenized asset services. And so with that, US dollar strong coins are simply vital to facilitate the one's use instances. So we see institutional call for developing for Ripple US bucks and is alongside XRP as properly. And because the crypto marketplace expands normal subsequent year, I assume there can also be a growing retail want for greenback solid cash and buying and selling. Love that. Great interview with Monica Long also too. XRP is the right reserve asset, an exceptional bridge asset due to the fact XRP is designed for trade peer to see transactions and a shop of costs showed the CME organization and Coinbase Grayscale